nothing in the circumstances around the country warranted this. So it was shocking, to put it mildly, but then was relieved to see the National Assembly acting very quickly to pass a resolution overturning this. And so the only step remaining in this process is for the president to accept and acknowledge that the declaration that he made on martial law is now null and void. But the presidential office, I understand, is currently very quiet. Citizens have gathered around the National Assembly to protest and to make their point that this is completely unacceptable, the way it's been handled, the way it's been announced. So we'll see, we'll get a better sense in the morning hours, but I think currently all sides, including some key figures in the ruling party, clearly pressing the point that this is completely unacceptable. This is an aberration.
Foreign Minister Kang, you of course now the president of the Asia Society in the United States, and you come across so many issues of bilateral importance with Asia and the United States, and so many other issues. Again, in your early morning tweet, you said stunned at the presidential decision. He must accept the National Assembly vote overturning it. What if he doesn't? What power does he have? It looks like, according to the information we have now, that the military is following the parliamentary decree annulling this martial law and declaring it void. Do you expect that to hold? Do you expect the military to obey the parliament or to obey the person of the president?
Well, I think the rule of law requires in accordance with the rule. And the way the martial law itself was declared was not in accordance with the requirements as far as the Constitution is concerned, because it was done out of the blue without going through the necessary requirement of going through a cabinet decision. So it doesn't seem any of the ministers were aware that this was going to happen, aside from the defense minister. Obviously, it seems that there was preparation in that side because the tanks were rolling in, the helicopters were in the air minutes after the decree was announced. So clearly, the Minister of Defense and his close advisors were prepared. But on the political side, none of the key political actors, even within the ruling party, seems to have been aware of what was coming in the middle of the night from the president's office. The two key political leaders from the ruling party and the opposition party have after the National Assembly vote, has come out with a statement that I think is very stabilizing, pointing this out, that the way the martial law was decreed was unconstitutional. It didn't follow process, so it is illegal. It is, and therefore any order given under the so-called declared martial law is unconstitutional, unlawful, and therefore any public servant, including the military and police, should not be following any orders coming from that authority, which in itself is unlawful.